Are you the type of person that goes to a restaurant and orders the same dish every single time you go, and you have your favorite? And I bet you do that with a lot of things. In clothing, you buy the same shoes, the same brand. It usually carries over to other things in life, and especially in wine. Hi, I'm Larry Baker. I am a certified level 2 sommelier and a senior wine and spirit specialist at ABC Fine Wines and Spirits here in beautiful downtown North Miami Beach, Florida. In a restaurant, when you have a server and you think they're there, you judge good service on basically just that person giving the food, serving you the drinks, are they filling up your water glass? That's part of the job. But believe me, if you go to a server and tell them, this is what I like, have an interaction, this is what I like to eat, these are the types of foods I don't like, or I like everything, tell me what you would eat, tell me what you would drink, and just bring it to me. Don't even look at the menu, unless you just want to browse through it. You're going to give that server an opportunity to use their craft and their knowledge of the menu that they've tasted or they've learned about from the chef every day, the specials of the day, and give you a time to give them an opportunity rather to create an opportunity for an experience, to create an experience, a memorable experience for you. And it's the same thing in a retail wine shop. It's an uphill battle day in and day out. And the consumer sees it, in a totally different way. The most consumers, I'm not saying everybody, and everybody's welcome at a fine wine shop, but believe me, here, I could speak for myself, and I think every wine and spirits sales consultant, assistant wine consultants, and every team member at an ABC Fine Wines and Spirit, I can't speak for every other shop, but I could speak for my little domain here where I'm working right now, I could speak for us. For us, you can certainly welcome here, we'll service you here, and it's all about, this is a company based on, family owned and operated since 1936, based on guest service. But to me, the best service that I can offer you is the service of making you match that meal, pick out that perfect gift that's unique, not just fill like orders because somebody, your manicurist or you have the same brand over and over for 20 years. You're welcome to do that, but then, to us, it's just, then we're just like the server in the restaurant taking an order. I'll have the salad, hold the tomatoes, I'll have a bottle of that brand, that's the same wine, we're drinking it 20 years. But if you give us the opportunity, like many people do, and say, I have a special gift I want to buy, I know my boss likes this, or wines from Australia, give us the opportunity to create a memorable experience, a wine-of-a-kind experience, and something that will make you look like a star, will make the person or your guest or yourself even feel like, wow, I've just been enlightened to something new. That's what makes us go home. It's not about the finances, we work long hours, it's about that opportunity. And a true story, this is based on a true story that inspired this blog. I had a young lady come in here yesterday, said she had a very particular girlfriend who was celebrating her 30th birthday and only drinks Cabernet Sauvignon, but she's very particular. Okay, first American law, which I mentioned before, only requires that a wine contains 75% quantity of the grape that is in the label, on the label, in the bottle. So a lot of Cabernets that you're drinking, or Merlot, or Chardonnay, or Pinot Grigio, or Sauvignon Blanc, whatever your grape that you think your favorite grape is, and your favorite brand, is going to be using a blend of different grapes, and it's not, doesn't have to be listed on the label. It can only, you have to look on the website, and sometimes you could look up that information. So it's not going to be 100%. Oregon Pinot Noir, then you get an Oregon Pinot Gris, you always get 100%. But for other grapes, there. So you didn't know that. So here's a person that you say is very particular, according to this young lady, and it's a special gift, and you want to know, where do you keep it? Where's the Coppola section? That was the brand. I said, I love Francis Ford Coppola. I love his movies. I love The Godfather. And maybe some people, a lot of people obviously do buy their wine, but in a supermarket, you might find the pink, the white, the red, and all the different wines that that brand makes, like Francis Ford Coppola, in the same section. But in a wine store, we go by grape variety. Do they want the Pinot Noir? Do they want the Merlot? And again, this is all going to be 75% quantity anyway. Do they want the Sonoma Coast? Do they want the Diamond Collection? Do they want the Director's Cut? Do they want the Rubicon? Inglenook? What do they want? No, they just said anything Coppola. It's a red Coppola. I said again, and finally we went. She said definitely Cabernet. I explained about the 75%, and I said I could recommend something that I think would be a unique gift, because Coppola is available in just about every institution or venue that sells wine, even pharmacies and stuff like that. But the one she didn't know, I took her to the section because she said this person's very particular and didn't care as long as it said Coppola and it was Cabernet. But you've got the Coppola here, which says Cabernet Sauvignon on their Diamond Collection, and then you have Coppola Cabernet Sauvignon, but called a claret. What's a claret? A claret is basically what this is. It's a British term for a Cabernet Sauvignon or a Bordeaux blend of Cabernet Sauvignon dominant with a little bit of Merlot, a little bit of Cabernet Franc, maybe a little bit of Malbec and that. And that's exactly what, basically this is the same thing and the same price point. But she said she texted her friend, and it's not really a surprise gift if you text your friend and say, which one do you want, the white label one or the black label one? And she's very particular, remember, and she took the black label one. Didn't want a gift bag, didn't want anything, and that was it. And she was happy, and she said, you seem a little sad that I didn't take your recommendation. I said, I'm not, because, but I am sad for a point as a sommelier that I was giving you the opportunity, to make an impression on that person that would be the best birthday Cabernet she ever had. I would have recommended for $12.99 this Mill brand Cabernet from Washington State that happens to be only 75% Cabernet Sauvignon from Columbia Valley. It's got, on this particular year, it's got 20% or 24% Merlot and 1% Cabernet Franc in this wine, but it only has to say Cabernet Sauvignon, but it's so much darker and richer. And again, you don't see this as frequently as you do as the brand she wanted, and the person would have been enlightened to a Cabernet Sauvignon that she wouldn't buy for herself. You don't see Mill brand in every other venue, but she didn't. And that's the opportunity. I'm not saying she has to, and that means in any product, and not saying in the restaurant, but I was sad about the opportunity with all the knowledge and expertise that I have, is that I could have made that person's birthday, so much better, because I really believe that it would have been so much better that we were getting her a Cabernet, but not one that she would buy for herself. And people say, well, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just buying the brand. And of course, you don't know what you're doing. And we expect that the customers, even if they drink a lot of wine, don't know what they're doing. But that's why I'm here. I do know what I'm doing. And that's why a server does know what they're doing in a fine dining restaurant. To give them the chance and be open-minded, you're really going to have a more memorable experiences than the people who just do the same thing over and over and over again. Capiche? Give it a try. And also, the perfect gift bag is how we put it. You take that bottle of Mill brand and you put it in, and the wine store person said, this was good. Come on, that says gift. Don't take the blame. I'll take the compliment for making that person's birthday better than ever. For more information on any of our sourced and certified wines, which are only available in the state of Florida at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, go to our website, abcfws.com, or reach out to me on that blog for a recommendation. I can't tell you how many people tell me they go to restaurants and it's the same boring wine list and they have to bring their own wine, like what I do. And here we are waiting for you. All our wine specialists are waiting to make an opportunity for you, because really, this shouldn't be your problem. Wine is not for snobs. It's for everyday people like you and me, and for people who want to buy a wine that the wine store person said was the good wine to buy. See you next time.